Hi, I am Sero, and this is my stream. Sero does stuff because I does stuff, and fuck grammar. Mostly the stuff is TTRPG related, and today is no different. We will be playing an awesome Monster of the Week one shot that the audience helped create just a few weeks ago. I have already forgotten everything I know about it, but Susannah is not, and she will be running it for us. It is called All Hail the Rat King, but I'm pretty sure the title gives away
Maybe a little
part of the
bit,
mystery there. But that's okay. I will start introducing everyone and where they are from and where you can find them on the internet, and then I will hand it over to Susannah, who will be the keeper and the master of ceremonies, so to speak. All right. So you guys know me. I'm Sero. I'm here. I have a podcast, but it's not active at the moment. But you can check it out if you want anyway. We, of course, have the lovely, wonderful Susannah returning. Thank you for coming back, Susannah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
And
happy to
we
be here.
Awesome. I'm so happy you are here running this one shot for us. And Susannah's from the podcast Thornvale, which I believe is finished now, has it not?
It is, yeah.
Congrats.
Actually, I can actually tell you what the new show is called because we just announced it to everyone. So
Ooh.
that's coming May 3rd is when the new show's coming out. It's called Felhaven.
Felhaven.
Cool.
Felhaven, yeah. It is
Like
a
that.
I'm buffering, give me a second. Urban Shadows game set in 1890 in a city in England that's called Felhaven.
Nice.
Very cool.
So, yeah, I can finally talk about it. I'm excited. I couldn't when we made this last thing but now it's out in the world and you know about it. So
it's real.
Awesome.
I look forward to hearing about that. But for those who were still listening to or interested in Thornvale, you've got 5 years of material to get through. So
yep, over 230 episodes.
keep
And
on
we
trucking.
just finished it up. So yeah.
You got a couple of months to catch up.
You got a couple months to well, you can take your time now. Like take as long as you need. The show's over, so you can enjoy a completed product.
And you don't have to have listened to any of Thornvale before starting Felhaven, it too. So
No, we might have the occasional Easter egg, and it's set in the same universe. But it's a prequel of sorts, so you don't have to listen to any of the original show.
Very
nice.
cool.
Okay, and joining us once more is another returning guest, Miah. Hi, Miah.
Hello.
Thank you for coming back.
Thanks for having me. I'm not an old grandma this time.
No, but we enjoy having you on as an old grandma, don't we?
Yeah, it's lots of fun. I get to channel my own grandmother in that. But those who are not familiar with me, I come from the Monsters Playbook podcast. I am an editor as well as player. We do play Monster of the Week, an actual play podcast where we cry, have drama, and have fun. But lately we've been mostly crying. It's fine. But yeah, we have season 2 and season 3. Lots of people ask, where's season 1? We were not recording when we played season 1, but we do have a really cool recap on our podcast feed that you can listen to.
Awesome. And we have a newbie, a virgin to the Sero Does Stuff Twitch stream, so to speak. Here to pop her
virgin
twitching
to
cherry.
all Twitch streams.
We have the lovely, wonderful Laura.
Don't worry, I'll go easy on you.
Thank you.
With the lovely, wonderful Laura from $2 Creature Feature. So, tell us all about yourself.
Completely ununiquely for this group, $2 Creature Feature is a Monster of the Week actual play podcast.
Woo.
Yeah, I like that this is an exclusively, we're very consistent today. I like it. Yeah, we just launched our 3rd season. Each season is not nearly as long as Thornvale. If you really want to binge, go to them. We've got 3 separate campaigns out, and our 3rd one, we've got 2 episodes out now. Our 3rd episode is coming out, I believe, Tuesday, in 3 days. Yeah, Megan in the chat is one of our cast members, and as she notes, it's been less crying, more biting this season so far.
Oh my.
I have no
What
doubt
kind
that
of
by
biting?
purely platonic.
Oh.
Or even
I'm not sure that's better.
platonic is the wrong word. Aggressive, predatory.
Okay.
Those are two
Yeah.
opposite things.
It's like I meant
Aggressive doesn't sound very friendly.
Yeah, I meant
Non-friendly.
platonic as in
Passionate.
non-sexual, but then I realized
I
that it
gotcha.
meant
Friendly. Who wouldn't mind a little bite between friends?
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Oh, boy.
Yes, but I do that show with the wonderful Ray and Megan and Nye, and you can find us pretty much all the social places at $2 Creature. So look us up there. Have a listen.
Okay.
And you can find lots of us on the Actual Place Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think all of us now.
I think all of us.
Yep.
Yeah, we lurk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So if you want to find us all in one place, the Actual Place Discord server.
Yep. And just want to reiterate again, if you guys want to influence the game in any way, which is usually a plus or a minus to the next roll, and they can be accumulated and used in one roll if you guys want, just check out the Kiwi Coins, which is the little fruit kiwi icon down the left bottom hand corner of the chat
I have
there.
Kiwi Coins.
Yeah. In New Zealand, they're called kiwi
I won't
fruit.
use kiwi.
I know you guys call them kiwi, but that means, too many kiwi things. Anyway, so we so far have a -1 to me and a +1 to Miah from Dixon.
Oh.
Yep,
Let's-
I have it marked down.
Do you not call them kiwis?
Kiwi fruit.
Okay, so you just had fruit.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I want to have a kiwi fruit plant. And you have to
Oh,
get
okay.
2 of them
Kiwis.
because they need a male and a female to pollinate them.
Oh, do you want
The
the
more
green,
you
the
Thank
regular
you, Megan.
green kiwi fruit or the gold kiwi fruit? I prefer the gold kiwi fruit personally.
I will grow both if I can. I'll see.
I don't know if I've ever had gold.
Yeah,
Is it
they're
sweeter?
like less.
It's a milder, less tartar. In a
I
flavor.
remember I
Less
made
furry
myself
too.
a fruit salad one time with a bunch of kiwis and pineapples. And then when I finished it, I wondered, why does my mouth feel so funny? And then I realized that I just ate 2 of the most acidic fruits in the world, and they were
Yeah.
eating me back.
Yeah, it's getting revenge.
So that was fun.
Okay, I guess we should hand it over to Susannah and this thinks that we've got another +1 to this one for Laura from Murphy Pop Art. So thanks there, Megan.
Mhm.
Everyone likes the guests.
I'm
They
gonna
don't
need
like
it.
me. Okay, Susannah, please take it away.
If I get a +1, does that mean I get a +1 to the damage that the monster does?
No.
I was gonna say it works like Bottle It Up, where you can like
Mhm.
have a hold to
That sounds
use.
fun. Yeah, but then I have to decide on who it is, though. All right.
If
So-
I'd bothered setting up monetary donations for this one, we could have done that, but I didn't. So nurse.
Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm really excited for this because I haven't got to play Monster of the Week in a while. We've been recording for the new show and
Same.
it's Urban Shadows. So I'm stoked. I always love running Monster of the Week. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna bring us to a city. Let's say we'll say it's New York. I know nothing about New York City other than what the television shows me, and let's just go with that. There's a hospital in New York City, and they are having some problems. And can everyone tell me your character names real quick, just so I can write them down?
Yeah.
Felicia.
Ginna.
Fulgbert.
Right.
You could
Felicia.
spell that however you want.
It's Ginna
Yep.
and Fulgbert or whatever.
Yeah, close enough.
and Felicia.
Fulgbert. Let's go with that. Oh boy, that's a word. It doesn't look good.
Apparently, it's a name.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. So Fulgbert and Felicia, you guys are hanging out. What do you guys think you're doing before you get this call is about to come in?
Probably eating Cheetos.
You're watching YouTube videos about cats, probably in the
Eating Cheetos.
office. Yeah,
Okay.
in the office. Yeah.
So you guys are doing this, and you get a phone call.
Meg's not it.
You hear a young woman's voice on the other side, kind of panicked, and you recognize this as a nurse friend of yours, someone who has let you in on certain interesting happenings before. And she says, "Hi, I might need your guys' help again."
Is this on speakerphone?
Yes.
Right. You gonna pay us this time? Or is this like another exchange of favors kind of situation? Because I'm still kind of
I
waiting
talked to the doctor.
from last time.
The hospital is willing to compensate you for part of it.
Yep, that sounds correct. Which I mean, like probably like the hard part, right? They're gonna compensate us for like the hardest, most expensive part of what we do.
I mean, like, probably, but if you could just come over here, like, really quickly, there's something really weird happening.
Fulgbert is just gonna like sort of cut his eyes at Felicia and mouth, "You think we have time to finish this video?"
No.
I mean, we could take it with us. I mean, I've got a cell phone.
Oh, all right.
Are you guys
Subway,
coming?
yeah, subway video watching. All right. I'm down.
Whatever, please just come.
All right.
All right. And with that, I think she hangs up and expects you to come. And at the same time, Ginna, you also get a phone call. It is from the hospital. I think you see like the official like name of the hospital is on the call. Caller ID.
Okay. I would answer it. Hello, this is Be Afraid Pest Removal. How can I help you?
Spelled BEE, afraid.
Yes.
Okay. Just had to clarify. Hello. This is the New York hospital. We're having a pest issue, and we were wondering if we could get you in today to take a look at it.
Let me check my schedule real quick. Gina's gonna put down her sandwich that she had been eating and like looks over to this like giant tablet that her agency has equipped with her van. Pretends to like look and have a whole bunch of appointments for like a minute, but there's actually nothing on there. Yeah, looks like I could fit you in at like 2 o'clock if that works for you.
How about in the next 20 minutes?
I mean, I'll get there as soon as I can. You traffic and everything in New York, you know. I'm
Of course.
not arriving by subway.
It's a bit unusual, the circumstances.
Unusual as in like lots of pests, some pests, different kinds of pests. Can you elaborate so that I can bring the correct equipment?
Pests of unusual origin.
pests of unusual
Rodents, though.
origin?
Rodents.
Or rodents. Okay, cool. Good. I'm glad that it's rodents. Yeah, I'll be there in like 40 minutes.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Sure, no problem. Be not afraid.
I think they just hang up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
Turns the car over.
an amount of time later, I think you guys are probably walking in the front doors of this hospital together. And Fulgbert and Felicia, your nurse friend is kind of waiting in the lobby for you. We'll say this friend's name is Rose, shall we say. And Rose, I think, is kind of shifting back and forth on her feet, looking nervous, and she sees you approach and she says, "Oh, good, you're here. You can follow. Oh, you're the exterminator. Could you follow me too?"
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. And the other two of you see this exterminator. How is your character? What do your characters look like, real quick, before we continue?
I can go first.
Yeah, go for it.
So first off, I am Ginna, the Eradicator. I work for an agency called Be Afraid Pest Removal. I am playing the professional playbook. She has a New York baseball cap, but is not from New York, and has a whole like jumpsuit name, just Ginna, like name tag, and then I think on the back just Be Afraid Pest Removal. Definitely carrying like almost ghostbustery backpack with like a thing of like a tank of just a mixture of chemicals and a sprayer, and then also it's just lugging just a bunch of other equipment as well.
Okay.
Felicia's dressed all in pink.
Cute.
Shoes, pink dress, pink stockings, pink hair, and she has this something in a very long cloth bag, and it's slung over her shoulder. It's taller than her because she's pretty short. Yeah.
And what is your playbook?
Oh yes, sorry. My playbook is the Pararomantic because the audience said so.
And
The
Laura?
audience told me to.
So many bad ideas start that way.
Tell us about Fulgbert.
Fulgbert is the spooky. He's like his body is like maybe volleyball sized. But he's got several kind of spindly limbs coming off of that, and a pair of very tattered, ratty looking wings that are fluttering constantly and don't look like they should be able to hold up his weight, but somehow can. And a face that is like probably once you're used to it, you feel some affection for it, but on first glance is like really kind of like gross and gnarled. Not that being gnarled is gross, but Fulgbert is. And he's got an appropriately sized small fedora, and he's kind of greenish all over.
Could we have put a little trench coat on him?
I was
so
about
it
to
hangs
say, maybe
down?
when you're
His
out in
wings
public,
can-
you have just like a trench coat over
Yeah,
top.
so
I
it's
love
like
that.
he's
Yes.
flying around
I-
at normal human height, but
Yeah, and
draping
I
a
think
trench
he-
coat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can like strategically become invisible, but he's in New York City, and most of the time, the trench coat is sufficient for people to not care.
Those New Yorkers most of the time are just trying to get where they're trying to go, and it don't matter that there's a creature in a
Yeah,
trench coat.
this is-
you know,
this
as
is
long
not-
as the thing doesn't flash them, they're good to go. You know,
Yeah, this is not the weirdest thing happening on that subway car.
for certain.
Oh boy.
So yeah, you guys all kind of head together, and you start walking through the halls of this hospital, behind Rose, who's moving at a pretty good clip. Oh, one moment, sorry.
Now I'm gonna
And I'm sorry, everybody.
It's gonna go
ahead,
through
go
all of
on.
us now.
Go ahead, let it out. I'm sorry.
I'm done.
I
Who's next?
apologize. Yeah, this is more buffering. So you guys are walking through the halls, and Rose takes you to an elevator. You go up a couple floors and get off, and again, she's kind of nervously walking back and forth. Do you say anything to Rose as as you're kind of in the elevator on the way up?
Yeah, Felicia will be constantly holding up her cell phone and showing cat videos to Rose. Like, and then this one, see how it's so cute, and oh no, we fall over. Oh,
Yeah, I think
it's
Rose is not paying a ton of attention to your cat videos. She seems pretty preoccupied.
That's okay. That doesn't stop Felicia from doing it. And this one's a polydactyl. Look, he's got multiple toes.
It's very, very cute.
Ginna would ask Rose, so, is this the first time you've had a rat infestation?
Rats. Yes.
Rodents, excuse me.
It's a rat.
A rat? A single rat?
We think so.
Okay.
Ding! And the elevator door opens.
We're done.
And she continues to nervously lead you down the hallway. You notice as you get on this floor, the hallway is strangely empty. And I think you notice that the only people like in the hallways are uniformed police officers who are kind of roaming the hallway, and looks also kind of nervous. And then you see a man kind of walking out of one of the rooms in a white coat, and he seems to be the doctor. He waves Rose down and says, "Are these the ones they called?"
Yo, here for
No,
the rodent or rodents. It's been kind of unclear.
It'll become clear in a moment. Are you qualified to work on a case like this?
Yeah, I mean, we do. So I'm supposed to get paid by the hour, just so you know. I'm from Be Afraid Pest Removal.
And his eyes kind of widen. He says, that sounds about right. And he turns around and opens up a door and leads you guys into it. And in this room, it looks like a normal hospital room, except on the bed in the center of the room, there is a cage with a rat inside of it. A very angry looking rat that keeps throwing itself against the side of the cage and seems extremely eager to get out. And he brings you in and allows you to view the rat.
You already caught it?
Well, see, this morning, this was, a man.
Huh?
What?
You turned a man into a rat?
We did not. No. He was sick when he came in, and he became a rat. We caged it because it seems it wants to escape.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously.
What kind of hospital is this?
Just a normal hospital, I promise. There's nothing strange going on at all. And he seems to realize how odd that sounds.
And the authorities are aware that this rat was supposedly a person when they came here?
Yes, they watched it happen. It took a few hours.
They
Have any video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we do actually, yes. just a moment, and he walks over to the television set, and kind of turns it on, and then fiddles with some dials below the I don't know how you attach things to the television, and he starts playing a video, and it's kind of a sped up time lapse of the people in this room, and you see there is this kind of disheveled looking man. He might have been homeless before, but he comes in and he seems to be clutching his stomach. He seems very sick, and the doctors kind of get him in, and they give him some hospital clothes to change into. And over the next little bit, you watch as this man continues to writhe around in pain, and doctors flit to and fro, you know, putting an IV in his arm, trying to get him to calm down. And eventually he begins to grow hair out of his face and his arms, and he begins to shrink down in size. And you can see long moments of doctors and police officers watching this happen, just for like long periods of time on the very quickly moving time lapse, just like watching this happening, and like writing down notes or taking pictures as this man slowly and seemingly painfully turns into a rat. And then at the end of the video, you see someone dive for the rat as it tries to escape. And someone clearly brought a cage.
For clarification, is this a man-sized rat or a rat-sized rat?
It is a rat-sized rat.
Okay.
And I mean, like, this is a New York City-sized rat, so, like, it's the size of a cat, but it's still a rat.
Okay.
That's a big cage.
We brought it in especially for the rodent. Or the man. He was a man. His name was Philip.
Hi, Philip.
The rat hisses at you.
So
The rat looks vaguely taken aback.
Can I use magic to communicate with something that I do not share a language with?
Please do.
And I have 0 weird, so
Oh my,
it's an
okay.
excellent choice. And I have -2 from Jay
So this is
and
gonna go
Dickman. So I might as well use it now. This could be fun.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh great. So after I take into account the minuses, that's a 2.
And I mean, I guess Fulgbert can't help you, huh?
I can help. I can help
What
in a
a
different way
turn.
after this.
Okay. I can't help with this, but I can help with something else. Yeah.
No, I can help. I can help with this. I just can't help Felicia with her role.
Yeah, so that's a,
So
that's a
Felicia,
fail.
how do you try to communicate with the rat?
Well, I get up really close and I start going.
You do that. And the rat doesn't seem to respond. The rat seems irritated by this noise and continues to slam itself into its cage, trying to escape. And perhaps you turn around and say something to one of your companions, except it continues to come out. And the doctor and the nurse look horrified. And I think they immediately turn to each other and say, "Is it catching? Perhaps maybe it's." And they're like freaking out, and I think the nurse runs out, and you can hear her calling people outside, saying, "Lock the whole floor down. Nobody comes in or out."
Like, Fulgbert is going to give his old friend Alicia just like the most withering look.
Felicia, Alicia.
What did I say? I said
Called
Alicia.
her Alicia instead of Felicia.
That's his pet name for her.
Yeah.
It's an old joke between friends.
Sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, fudge bird.
Same.
Yep. And Fulgbert is gonna like just kind of hover over to the rat, get up real close to the cage, like nose to nose with the bars. And I've got the move telepathy. You can read people's thoughts and put words in their minds. This can allow you to investigate a mystery or read a bad situation without having to talk. You can also manipulate them without speaking, etc., etc., etc. Now, I do realize as I read this that it says people's thoughts, and I don't know if Philip still counts as a people. But
I'm
but
gonna say
Fulgbert
for
is
the
gonna
sake of
try.
I'm gonna say for the sake of this being a one shot, it will for now. So go
Fair
ahead. Do you
fair
roll
enough.
telepathy?
You don't have to roll it, but if I'm maybe we can make it a investigate a mystery, and
Sure.
I can
Yeah, go ahead
ask
and roll
him
investigate a
questions
mystery
that
for
work.
me.
You-
Okay.
You have a
We'll,
plus
we'll,
one.
we'll include it that way.
Yeah.
Plus one from the audience.
Oh, right. I've already got +1, so excellent. So that is that's an 11.
You guys want to show me your
2.
dice? I like to see the dice. I don't
Ooh,
get to play with
yes.
dice this time. I want to see your pretty dice.
Here, where's my camera here? So
Oh.
this is actually this. I use different color combinations for every character. This is actually my color combination from my season 1 character, Door. It just seemed to fit again.
I like it. I like your dices. Okay.
Okay.
Miah, do you not have any dice?
I do. I didn't know if you
Oh,
wanted to see them
nice.
all now.
I wanna see all the dice.
These are just the dice that I played with last time. I don't. There we go.
Oh, a little coffin.
I'd like to see
Yeah,
dice.
and I don't know if it's on the shot, but I do have a shelf of dice behind me.
Excellent.
So.
I could not tell what it was, but that is exciting. Alrighty, so
I have too many.
does Miah have dice? She has an entire wall.
Yeah, that's Lauren.
Excellent. A
This is my
dice
dice
goblin after my own
bag.
heart.
Oh, my
that's
dice
cute.
bag.
Oh,
It's one of them.
that's
Alrighty,
great.
Give me
so
orange though, Sarah.
Fulgbert, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
An 11. Excellent.
Thank
you
you
get
for those
3
pluses.
questions.
Yeah. Fulgbert's gonna just lean in and I think he does he say this out? I don't think he says this out loud. I think he's just talking to Philip Rat
Telepathically.
in his head. But yeah, just gonna lean in and go, what the hell happened here, man?
Yeah. So, I think telepathically you get an image in your mind of as this rat kind of turns towards you, kind of looking you and kind of looking mad at you. And but you get an image in your mind somewhere deep inside. There's still a Philip somewhere. And
Okay.
Philip tries to tell you. You see this image of this man kind of walking through what looks like a sewer system. And out of nowhere, he is attacked by what looks like a mass of rats. And you can feel his pain as he's bitten. He seems to think this was the inception of his rathood.
That seems very reasonable.
Rat hood.
Rathood.
All right. So that's question 1. Question 2.
And you don't have to ask these narratively. You can just ask me.
All right. Yeah, did I get so I got like sort of a vague impression of this. Yes, kitty cat time.
Now come closer.
I
So
like that
far.
there was one cat there earlier and now it's a different cat.
Now
It's just like
transformed.
magical transforming cat.
Ratchet's over there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. I see.
Just off to the
He
side.
abandoned that spot so Pepper came to claim it.
Cute.
Excellent.
So
How
you have 2 questions
about
left, right?
yeah. All right. So I got kind of a look at like what seemed like a swarm of rats here. Frostbird is, what the fuck was that? By which I mean, what sort of creature is it?
So, as far as you can tell, it looks like at first glance you're thinking maybe it's like a big swarm of rats that are all kind of on top of each other. But on second glance, it seems like it's maybe some sort of vaguely humanoid looking creature that is covered in rats and is
Oh.
walking forward.
Oh,
And
that's
it does
million
seem to
times
be
worse.
the rats and this creature were the ones that bit this man.
Cool.
Some kind of large rat controlling thing.
All right. Great.
Fine.
And then maybe I'm just gonna lean in one more time. Go. The hell is that thing up to? Biting people. By which I mean, what was it going to do?
Well, I think to answer that question, you will hear the nurse kind of whispering in the doctor's ear. What do we do about the others?
Oh, fuck.
It
Oh,
seems like there
no.
may be more than just Philip
Uh-oh.
who are infected. So it seems like this creature is interested in biting more people.
Okay. All
I
right.
just wrote down there are others, question mark, explanation mark.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Are you
All right.
sharing this out loud?
Yeah,
No.
I think hearing that Frostbird will
Hydrate!
straighten up. That's the anti-hydration one. Not anti, just less.
You need an anti-hydration kiwi now.
Does that mean we sweat faster? Like,
Yeah, I already have to pee, so we'll see how this goes.
don't talk to me about having to pee. Ever since
No, yeah.
I've had this baby, I've had to pee every 30 freaking minutes. I swear to God.
Yeah. Yeah, Frostbird is gonna straighten up, which I guess just means like
Hover
arrange himself so the trench coat is like falling straight again. All right, guys, a situation here. There's like there's a thing in the sewers. It looks like a bunch of rats. It's like a guy. It's a guy covered in rats. Or like a guy that is also a rat covered in rats. Possibly.
I think the doctor kind of steps forward and says, "What?"
It's a guy. I don't know, guy covered in rats.
But how do you know? And I think as he's like asking this, the nurse kind of pulls him don't ask questions.
Yeah. For
like, I've seen enough weird stuff today. I'm willing to accept this.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
Doctor patient confidentiality between Fulgbert and Philip.
Yes. There's a policy.
The rat policy. Instead of a HIPAA policy. Never mind, I'll stop.
Yeah. Yeah, guy covered in rats. In the sewers, bit this guy. So there are others. I'm hearing there are others.
There's others?
Said there's I mean, that's what she said.
There's others?
There's others. Apparently we gotta do something about them. So figure this thing is spreading.
Are the others as angry as this one?
I don't know, nurse. Angry as this one?
Just to show you. And I think they walk out of the room and start heading down the hallway until they are standing in front of another room. This one, which has a police officer posted in front of it. And they say, I think the doctor who's joined you says, "I will warn you, this might be disturbing."
Well, as a pest removal expert, there's a lot that you see.
Okay.
Am I
have
still
you seen-
squeaking? Am I still squeaking, or
You're
am
still
I
squeaking.
past it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
let you know when you're not squeaking anymore. I think if you squeak, I think just because Fulgbert has telepathy, Fulgbert can tell what you say.
Okay.
Fulgbert, whatever the name is.
It's good enough. It's
But
it's
everyone
all
else
like
here
an
squeaks and is
approximation
disturbed
anyway.
by it, obviously. So yeah, you guys walk into this open room, and again, it's a normal hospital room. On the bed this time, there is a what looks like a woman, probably, dressed in a hospital gown, but is halfway through this transformation into rat. It's her face has been elongated into a snout just a little bit. You can see sharp teeth starting to push through her gums.
Felicia, this isn't appropriate right now.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Felicia, you could get in trouble. I'm just gonna take your phone.
Please, Felicia, if you wouldn't mind. I'm sorry. Look, we need this to stay here for now, if you don't mind. The CDC is involved. They're coming, but for now, if you could just not maybe post that on the internet, please.
Squeak.
I don't know what that means. Okay, but yeah, you're watching this person who's becoming a creature, and they've got them strapped down by the arms with these restraints, and they're fighting against it. They're clearly in pain. I think there's a nurse that's in here that seems to be like staying with this person all the time, kind of watching their vitals and whatnot. But I think the doctor kind of sidles up next to you and says, "We've tried everything we can think of. There's nothing slows down the process. I don't know."
So I have a couple of questions, if you don't mind me asking.
Of course.
Sorry, Dr. Stevens. Great to meet you. I am Ginna, the Eradicator at Be Afraid Pest Removal.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you have tried to cure or stop this process.
We have been, yes.
Have you tried sedating these patients at all?
We have. It doesn't seem
work.
to do much for very long, at least. It seems to go through the system.
Doesn't work. Did you try sedating with human drugs or animal drugs?
I think the doctor and the nurse kind of look at each other and go, human drugs.
Okay. I have something that we could try. It works on rats and other small rodents. I have it with me. I can kind of break it up so that it's not... No, I don't know what the dosage would necessarily be. That's kind of your problem. How many patients and people have you, or rodents have you had admitted to this hospital now?
Philip was the first. He came in yesterday morning, and then since then there have been another 6.
Another 6. Okay, so it took you until now to call in people to help.
I think he just kind of looks chastised. We called the police.
So a total of 7 people.
Yes.
Okay, so 6 others. Do you have any? Have they? Do you know? Have they all been to the sewers?
I don't know. Most of them appeared to be of the less fortunate.
Okay, that is great information to have. Maybe would you let us interview each person, find out? I mean, Fulgbert has great communication skills.
Squeak,
The non-speaking.
You're certainly welcome to attempt to. They don't talk much, but if you don't need them to... He kind of looks at you, and then I think he glances at Rose again, and she just kind of shrugs.
Squeak,
No,
squeak.
we got a connection. Me and the rat people.
Okay. I think I can. I think I can authorize. I think I can authorize that.
Yeah, if we could each get a badge in case we need to check other areas of the hospital, or we don't want to get caught up in all of this
Of course.
police
Yes.
business and whatnot,
Rose, if you
red
wouldn't
tape and
mind.
all that.
Yes. I'll have to send Rose with you, of course. But yes,
Everywhere?
yes. Rose, if you wouldn't mind, and I think Rose scurries up out of the room. And
Okay.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah,
no,
can I translate for you?
Yeah. You can translate.
I was just asking, what if we split up?
Oh, okay.
It's not what you're supposed to do, Sero.
Well, we can't split Rose up, can we?
That seems ill-advised.
I mean, if we leave the hospital, she probably won't need to follow us.
Yeah, probably.
It's true. It does seem a little bit dangerous for Felicia to go off on her own at the moment.
I don't
She
think
can only
Felicia.
squeak.
I think Felicia and Fulgbert would be most likely to go off together because we've never worked before.
That's true. I'm working under the assumption that possibly you guys are from another pest removal company or something.
Yes, the girl all in pink and the guy in the trench coat and the fedora and wings.
Hey, I don't judge. Lots of walks of life of people that I see in the pest removal
It's New York,
industry. You got to come to those conventions, man. One of my best friends used to be married and have 5 kids. Fortunately, they got divorced. It was very sad. But
Squeak.
back on topic. Has any of the doctors and nurses or any policemen, has anybody else been bitten in the hospital by these patients?
No.
No. Are you sure?
Inside
No
check.
one else has had any symptoms, so we were assuming that we were able to restrain them in time.
Could I just read a
No one
bad
has
situation on this doctor and Rose?
Yeah, you're welcome to.
Read a bad situation.
That's an insight check.
Do you have any pluses right now?
There's a +1 to everyone.
That's nice.
That's armor. Okay, cool. That's gonna be 8.
Okay. What's your question?
Does it appear that anybody is hiding something? Are there any dangers that we haven't noticed? I guess.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, I'm used to playing with Johnny where we don't follow the rules.
You're good.
Rules don't matter.
Who needs rules?
Yeah, so I think he seems a little sus.
Mm-hmm.
So you think perhaps he's not telling you everything.
Okay. Cool. Let me convene with my colleagues here, and I'm going to point to Felicia and Fulgbert. Just one moment. Do you mind stepping out of the room? I say to the doctor and Rose.
The nurse, yeah, I think Rose is back at this point and hands you all your badges that allow you to go wherever you want. And I think they say the nurse here will have to stay, but we can step out if you'd like.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so I think those two step out, and the other nurse you see is kind of sitting in a chair looking exhausted, not really paying any attention to you.
Cool. Are you still talking as a mouse?
Squeak.
Literally saying to. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I will talk to you.
That's all right. I can translate for long time. I get it.
So appears that we've been thrown into this situation. I am Ginna. I've picked up that you Felicia and Fulgbert. Okay. You cool if I call? Well, I can't say F because you're both starts with F. That doctor seems sus. Is that just me?
Not just you. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
she
me?
agrees.
Oh, okay, cool.
No. I think we're all on the same page here. Super sus.
Squeak.
Okay. How do I not meta game right now? Maybe you could help me get some information on him, but I don't know. I feel like he might be in cahoots with the rats.
Squeak.
Oh. Dr. Rat conspiracy.
Yeah.
But
Drum
up more business for the hospital.
That's just me making assumptions. I read a lot of mystery books when I'm sitting in my van waiting for the next job. But I feel like he's not saying something that he should be saying. Causing a threat to this hospital here.
Could be insurance companies. Pharmaceutical companies, like new drug. Need to drum up business for it.
Being that they haven't found anything that works, I don't know if it's that angle. Unless he's trying to eradicate the homeless. I don't know. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
She's very disappointed in you.
I could tell from the sad squeak.
And I think with that, your squeaking wears off, and you're allowed to talk as a person now.
Cheetos. Oh, I can talk again. Oh, this is great.
Welcome back.
Hi.
What do you guys think? I mean,
well, we could just jump on the doctor and rip his clothes off and look for bites. What? I'm serious.
That's your solution to everything.
No. Not everything.
Last 4 or 5 cases, that's been your go-to. Just because it worked that one time.
Yeah, one time.
Which pest control agency are you with?
Associates.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what associates?
Associates.
It seems like you have something in your...
That's rude.
That's his nose.
Okay. Well, from pest removal expert to another, maybe we should investigate the contagion point. Maybe the sewers.
That's not it.
I mean, I would assume we would go together.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the knock the doctor over and rip all his clothes off and check him for bites first.
See, I've never had to come across that kind of situation on any kind of job that I've been a part of. Usually the things that are being taken off are housing sidings or the floors or the pipes in a house, to get bees, rats, mice, all those different kinds of pest infestations.
But how many times have something like a person turned into a cockroach or something?
Oh, we don't talk about cockroaches. I don't deal with that.
People turning into cockroaches?
No, just cockroaches. Nope.
You don't deal with cockroaches?
What makes you bring up cockroaches?
It was just a random example.
Well, I don't understand why you're bringing it up in this situation. No,
okay,
I have never had to deal with a person turning into a pest or a rat or anything that is more than... Well, I guess we both technically have 4 legs, limbs, whatever. But we should not split up.
I think think this guy's scared of cockroaches.
I'm
You
right here.
think?
I can.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
So I shouldn't mention what I saw by the door?
What did you see by the door?
Not a cockroach. Nah.
I mean, if you saw a pest in this building, you need to report it to the pest control agency.
To you?
No. I'm an underling.
Oh. Would you like a Cheeto?
This is a hospital, and pests carry diseases and things, so that you could possibly be endangering this whole hospital if you saw something on the floor that doesn't belong.
You guys hear a knock on the door.
Is it the doctor? She'll jump around behind the door to get ready.
The doctor's voice comes from outside and says, are you ready for me to come back inside?
Yeah.
Okay. The doctor opens up the door and walks back inside.
Ah!
You jump on the doctor. What do you want to do?
Try pulling off those scrubs.
Okay. Roll act under pressure.
Act under pressure. I have a +1. Yeah.
Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? Act under
was
pressure is
negative.
cool, isn't it? Ow. I fail. Yeah, I get a
failed?
6. I get a 6. I only just fail.
Technically, if somebody wanted to, they could help out and make it a mixed success.
That's up to your partner, not me.
I don't think Fulgbert is down for this. I mean, the lure of Cheetos is intense.
Okay.
But,
So you try to jump on the doctor, and I think the doctor just stops short from where you expect, and you just jump out and face plant. And just kind of smash your face into the floor.
Ow.
Are you okay? Is it the disease? Are you getting it? And I think he backs away.
is that a sign of the disease? Sudden
Aggression?
Sudden
Yes.
jumping?
Just generalized aggression. And I think he's kind of backing into the hallway with the door open.
She's always she's like that. It's just she's always like that.
Do you feel aggressive?
And I think Rose kind of just pats the doctor on the shoulder and shakes her head, and the doctor kind of calms down and says, "Oh, what did you say?"
Do you feel aggressive?
No.
Do you want cheese? I say as I pick myself back up.
No, I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh.
It's a bad deal if you turn into a rat.
How long has your shift been at this hospital today? How long have you been on the floor?
He kind of looks at his watch and kind of blinks at it. 13 hours.
Oh, that begs a good question. How long does it take to go from human to rat?
Valid question.
Was approximately 24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay, so you got about like 15
yesterday
left. Okay.
morning. Mr. Phillip came in yesterday morning, and by this morning he was a rodent. He's our only example. I don't know. Perhaps it's different for different people. I don't know if it has something to do with your immune system can fight it off, or if...
So these others, the other people came in just same kind of presentation. Come in clutching their stomach, and then just so didn't even say they were bit by anything, or like say, "Hey,
They were
hey, doc,
they were
I was
mostly
wandering around in the sewers, and now I feel sick."
I
Some
mean,
of them
that's
were
not
somewhat
unusual
smelly.
to get sick if you were wandering around the sewers,
They were
right? I
they
mean,
were pretty incoherent when they came in.
do they have bite marks on them?
Yes, I think they did.
Maybe we should have Fulgbert here speak to the other patients,
If you'd like to,
just kind of confirming where they all.
you can try.
I'll go commune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you kind of talk to everyone at once, and go ahead and roll investigator mystery for me.
All right. Do I have another? I have another +1, I think, from.
Yes, you do have a +1.
Yeah. All right.
I think while Fulgbert is talking, I think perhaps perhaps Ginna might go just like take a quick look behind the door, and there's nothing near
Oh,
the door.
I'm not looking.
No going near that cockroach.
Nothing you
Nope.
can see.
Nope. I mean, I might be looking around a little jumpy, but it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
you don't notice
totally
anything while
fine.
you're looking around.
There's a rodent problem.
Yeah, just a rodent problem.
All right. Well, I ended up with a 7. So
Okay.
thank you,
One question.
Dixon, for getting me access to that one question.
I mean, I could have helped if you didn't make it as well, but yeah. I have Cheetos.
Yeah. I think in this case, Fulgbert is pretty much asking them all the same question, which is like, where are you hanging out? This happened. By which I mean, where did it go? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that you do discover most of these people were either in sewers or like in like alleyways where there was like a manhole like connection.
Okay.
So yeah, there's
In
definitely a
or near
connection to the
sewer.
sewers here.
All right.
Has
Oh,
the
yeah.
doctor come further into the room?
He seems to be. He came into the room, but he's standing kind of on like the opposite side of the room from you at this point. I think he's like kind of hopefully put like Ginna in between you and him. He seems to trust Ginna more than you
Okay. I'll look at
at this
Rose.
point. Rose looks uncomfortable.
Don't know why.
Yeah, all these folks been in sewers, alleys with connections to sewers. It's some in the sewers. We gotta. I'm sorry, folks. I think we gotta go in the sewers.
Rose.
Okay.
Maybe you can get like you got like some Tyvek suit stock. We can like cloak up in, stay clean.
Yeah.
I have some extra. Oh, I didn't know you were talking to me or the doctor. Sorry.
Yeah,
Doc.
I mean, he was talking to the doctor, but you might well too.
You
I
might
mean, I
you
have
might
some
have
extra
some more.
overalls
Yeah, that'll
in
probably
my
work
car.
too.
Are they pink?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So, are you guys gonna go ahead and head into the sewers now?
Yep. Can I just go to Rose like psst, psst.
Yeah, I think Rose will come over. Yes?
Did the doctor get bit?
No?
Did you get bit?
No?
Can I jump on her and rip her clothes off?
Oh yeah.
Roll acting under pressure.
Oh God.
What have I got for act under pressure? What's a 6 again?
Are you marking experience at least?
Oh, how many of them have I failed now? Is that 3?
Like 3?
At least 2, probably 3. Yeah, mark
I
experience.
think
Oh,
I
by the
failed
way,
everything so far.
I usually mention there you guys have 2 points of luck each. So,
Ooh.
because this is a one shot,
Okay.
so you
Use
may
your luck
redeem
points,
them
Sero.
wherever you feel like.
Yeah, but if I redeem them, it affects my relationship with Fulgbert.
I mean,
Okay.
which do you care about more, the relationship or ripping someone's clothes off?
Yeah, so far it seems like you have a pulled. Yeah, it's like a pretty clear choice here.
I just didn't want to let you guys know that that's an option.
Thank you.
So yeah, you jump, and I think Rose is ready for it, I think. And I think she like steps out of the way, and you just face plant into the wall. You're gonna take 1 point of damage because you deserve it at this point.
Ouch!
You got a bloody nose.
Oh, anime.
Something like that.
Ah, my nose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen.
So, you guys heading into the sewers now?
I think yes, and I want to leave some
Irate.
I'm just some sleepy rat medicine with the doctors to try on the patients.
You do that.
Maybe this might help. Just make sure not to go over like 3 doses in 24 hours.
What is it? What is a dose exactly?
1 pill.
You give rats pills?
I imagine they're more like little treats.
Oh.
Kind of like a Tums, probably.
Like a little
Yes,
pill
you
pocket for
you
a
give 'em
dog.
a handful of rat treat pill things, and
Yeah.
you guys head out. So you are headed toward. Well, I think you could tell that the nearest sewer entrance is actually you could probably get to the sewer. There's an entrance like kind of in the basement of this hospital.
Ah,
So
convenient.
if you wanted to, you could go down there.
Can I have my phone back, Ginna?
As long as you don't film any other patients under confidentiality agreements.
I mean, have they signed confidentiality agreements?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be filmed during this unhappy, scary time. I mean, if you were being turned into a rat, would you want to be filmed and ridiculed on the internet?
Well, I wasn't going to put it up on the internet, but it would be good to document it. I wouldn't mind if it was for science.
Were you
What a wonderful
documenting
out
it
of
for
context
science?
conversation.
Yes, I was. For our files. We have files.
Oh, what kind of, for what? What do you do with those files?
We keep them for research purposes and referencing for other cases that we, and then we may have to exterminate the cockroaches.
Felicia is a boss.
But seriously, my
See.
phone has a flashlight on it, and if we go into the sewers, we might need light.
Felicia, or Fuzz, Ginna takes out a floodlight. You mean like this?
Yeah.
Every exterminator should have a flashlight, a chemical sprayer, as well as, just in case, a assault rifle. Because sometimes you deal with big pests. I mean, we're in New York. You've seen those big rats? I've seen one.
How'd you get an assault rifle in New York?
Hey, my agency is well financed.
Okay.
We've got offices
By the
all over.
NRA.
just make a little trip down to Pennsylvania. It's
Yeah.
fine.
There you go.
I will give you
mean,
back your phone if you
yeah.
promise not to harass any workers in the hospital and patients in the hospital.
Find harass.
Jumping them and filming them.
Nice. Well,
Jumping,
and
jumping,
filming.
and or.
Assault jumping them and or filming them. Does that help solidify your boundaries and lines?
Okay, no jumping, no filming. I
And?
promise. And or no filming. What else?
The assaulting part. I
The
mean, you weren't just
assaulting.
jumping into like their
Oh,
area. You were trying
yeah.
to jump assault.
I was trying to jump and strip
You were
them.
kind of like a rabid raccoon at both the nurse and the doctor.
Well, they were being sus. You said so, and we didn't know if they'd been bit. And I don't have an assault rifle.
Here's your phone back. Are they always this difficult, Philibert?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty par for the course. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could say different, but I can't.
You know what? I'm gonna actually give your friend your phone because I trust them just a little bit more than you. No offense. I mean, you lost your voice and you were squeaking. You tried to assault the doctor, and then the nurse. I saw you try to jump that nurse.
I mean, I don't deny it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm good
I would
for
hope not.
Felicia's
Yeah.
phone.
I will put it in a pocket of the trench coat.
Okay.
All right. Sewers.
So with
Yeah.
that,
Basement hoe.
Did you want some overalls?
Do you want my hoe?
Oh God. Don't answer that. Don't answer. It's a setup. I'm telling you.
I've been told to not answer. Did you want
I
some
mean,
overalls?
you can't. I'm
I
good.
don't wanna go
I'm just
down
gonna.
that
I'm gonna hover. Did you want overalls, Felicia?
I mean, I have a change of clothes, but yeah, I guess I need some overalls. But you're pretty tall, so do you have overall
You could roll up the
shorts?
pants.
Okay.
I could cut the bottom, but I can't promise that any liquids are gonna get in.
Okay,
like,
what I'll do
through your
is I'll
shoes
tie
and-
a knot on the end and turn them into little footy overalls.
You could do that, or you could just roll up the cuffs. But here you go.
Okay.
so you guys are all appropriately kitted. You have all of your whatever your hunting supplies you may need. You sling the assault rifle on your back, and I assume you are ready to go. And you head down to the basement, where you know there is a very large manhole opening to the sewers.
That's a bit sexist.
Manhole.
Manhole. Okay.
God. Well, it's been fun.
Would
Sero.
you prefer lady hole?
I prefer
That
non-binary
makes it sound worse
hole.
somehow.
It hole.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
hole.
Alright.
hole.
Basement. Oh,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Yeah. Let's go to the basement.
All right,
hole.
yeah. So you guys head down. You open up the sewer grate and push it out of the way. Ah! I smacked my mic with my exuberance, and you look into the deep, dark, stinky hole of indeterminate gender in the ground.
A hole's a hole.
Yep.
I will don.
It's got a ladder.
I will don a. What are those really, really fancy masks?
Respirator.
Yeah, a respirator mask.
Respirator. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I get stuck in the hole.
You'll be okay. It's a big hole.
No, I mean the thing on my back gets stuck on the outside the hole, and I'm like dangling.
Eventually,
Yeah.
you all make it into the hole. And you step down into the inside of the sewers. It smells bad. It's probably doesn't smell that bad for Ginna, but it smells bad for everyone else. It's unpleasant. It feels damp.
Oh my
There's
god.
a constant dripping noise in the background. What do you do in the hole?
I take Fulgbert's hat and stick it over my nose and mouth.
You can all now see the top of Fulgbert's head, and it's worse than any other part of him that you have yet seen.
Oh, I'm pretty
boy.
sure his nose is pretty pretty nasty.
The top of
Does
his head
Ginna
is
have any
worse.
reaction to the revelation of Fulgbert's head?
I'm just assuming the worst happened on a job that they were on. Could have been attacked by a raccoon. Could have been a swarm of bees or wasps.
Gina's very go with the flow kind of gal.
No judgment in the pest removal industry. I've seen a lot of things. Some not my direct coworker, but somebody at Be Afraid Pest Removal down in Florida did get a leg taken off by an alligator. We deal with lots of different pests, lots of different situations. So,
Was it in a town called Thornvale?
No, I think it was in
or Gullah maybe.
Yes, it was in Gullah.
Okay.
Yep, it was very weird. The alligator talked and everything. They apologized, but a leg's a leg. It was gone. Just making it canon that Ray took someone's leg.
Might not have been Ray. It could have been Genevieve.
Not if they apologize.
Oh, true.
So
I'm hearing this apology in this voice now.
We have to send this. We have to send this to our shrimp and grits friends after. Okay. So,
all right.
This revelation happens. It passes with no fanfare. How do you guys investigate the sewer?
I got a kind of supernatural method, but if you want to try something practical first, too, that's.
I mean, I can't help you in this is a little man. I can't help you in a supernatural kind of way, but I can sure read. Well, I can't read a bad situation. I'm great under pressure. I'm great at helping out. Have you guys ever been in the sewer before? Have you ever been sent on a job in the sewer? Do you know what you're looking for? Do you know what we might encounter? I'm full of knowledge. I should have been an expert.
Is to avoid the brown water. Right?
What was that?
Avoid the brown water.
Yeah, that's a great common sense
Don't
thing there.
light matches.
Yeah, a little bit of a misnomer, but yeah. Not great to light things on fire underground.
Yeah.
So, what you gotta keep out for? So obviously rats. Supposedly there might be crocodiles or alligators. I've personally never come across one. Those are just rumors here in New York. But we have found ducks and dogs and cats and lizards. Once, over in Pennsylvania, there was a cow, a whole cow, not dead, alive cow in the sewer.
Wow.
You can also, you have to be careful.
Cow.
Like you said, did you say super cow?
Yeah, sewer cow.
Sewer, you said it's super cow.
Super cow.
Totally broke everything. You mentioned. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Fulgbert, don't need anything you find in here, okay?
Yes.
There's nothing in here that can hurt me.
I mean, you might think that, but there's bacteria like salmonella down here.
Like I said, yeah. I'm in the red. I'm gonna try to avoid the rat thing. So I'm gonna get bit by some
coronavirus,
rat. But
if that
yeah.
actually exists in this thing, we shall
Yeah.
not be
Do I?
named.
Do I? You look at me. Do you think I haven't had coronavirus?
I'm not judging you. You know, you could have gone through any kind of walks of life, and you're here. That's great. But I'm just giving you a heads up because I don't want you to be shocked or afraid of things that we might find. You know, we might find flies. Obvious, duh. Where there's poop, there's flies. There might be centipedes. I have no idea how big these centipedes might be. They might be. They might be small. They might be huge. You know, could be the size of a snake. We might see snakes down here. In New York, I don't know. We might
You hear
see
a scuttling in the distance.
Is it a cockroach?
Get to that.
Cockroach!
Yeah.
Cockroach!
Yeah.
Sounds bigger than a cockroach.
We might hopefully, but
Hopefully find a
yeah.
cockroach.
No. Hopefully we might not, but there's a chance. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna like.
Don't need
I'm
it.
just gonna like take in the vibes for a minute.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna like just buzz around taking the vibes.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I would like to use the spooky move tune in.
All right. Mr. A just gave you -1 on this roll. So go ahead.
Oh,
Ray.
rude.
That's all right. We're just my
Keeper
best
be
stat.
keeping.
Yeah. All right. You tune your mind to a monster or minion. Roll plus weird. And then either good things or bad things happen depending on how I roll. Let's see. 8 plus 2 is 10. Minus 1 is 9. Okay.
I will help out.
Is that right?
I will help out. I automatically
How?
succeed on a help out. I will be pushing the sewer ear towards Fulgbert to help with the taking in of the vibes.
The sewer air?
I thought she said the sewer ear for a minute.
That's
but I
what
do believe
I
it's
do
air.
The sewer?
The sewer.
Should
Here
I
you go.
push the ear of the sewer? Okay.
It could have
Yeah,
an ear,
you
you don't know.
whacked.
Find ears.
You aggressively waft the sewer air. And you auto.
Yeah, because
succeed?
she's my guide. My Fulgbert
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah.
is my
Excellent. I got
guide.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the wafting sewer air, you are able to get a full success on this. So,
Awesome.
what do you get on full success? Also kind of
I get to hold 3 questions
Okay.
and gain a +1 ongoing while acting on the answers.
That will be helpful with this crowd.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead with Fulgbert sniffs the air with his big honkin' malformed schnoz here. Where is this thing? Where are you, rat man? Where is the creature right now?
All right. Fairly nearby. You would think
Great.
it's the western tunnel. Down that way. Pretty close. It wouldn't take you that long to get there. You smell a rat man.
Oh boy.
Splint Master Splinter.
If you're lucky.
You're not lucky.
All right, I think I'm gonna ask one more question now and then hold the third for later. What are you doing, Ratman? What are you up to? What is it planning to do right now?
I think the rat man is coming closer. Hunting.
Oh.
There's been a disturbance in the sense of the sewer. It knows you're here.
That
Maybe
damn
from all
sewer
the
ear.
wafting. The rat man cometh. All right.
All right.
So what are you doing?
Yeah. Ratman's here. He's like that way and coming closer. He might be hunting us. It's got that kind of like stealthy, like kind of vibes.
Mhm.
We could set a trap. You got any traps?
Oh yeah, of course I do. Pest removal. Be afraid.
Be very afraid.
I like that you also just like use it as like a personal motto.
Yeah.
Do you want us to be afraid, or this Ratman to be afraid?
I'm gonna leave that up to you. I don't like manipulating. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never mind. Nope. Do whatever feels right for you. I could use your help though.
Oh,
And I,
you want my hoe?
I think that you should hold on to your hoe because that'll be a great weapon for yourself if the
Okay,
rat man thing tries to attack you and tries to
okay.
bite you.
Now, can I assault and or jump? I don't think I'll strip it naked. Does Ratman, or film him? Does,
So I have to say, I appreciate you asking. That is
okay,
great. So proud of you. That was also going to be my question. Do we want to attack to kill or attack to capture? Because based
oh,
on the be afraid, excuse me, be afraid pest removal, we tend to go with the take no prisoners policy. So I just wanted to clear it with you guys. Do we want to capture this or do we want to not capture it? If you get my drift.
catch or
Let it
kill,
go.
right. Do we know if killing it will reverse the
No
infected,
idea.
or do you think maybe they need to study him in order to get an antidote or something?
It could be, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's like a bite thing, right? So like it could be.
Like a
My voice
snake's
is different.
venom.
My voice is different down here. It's the air.
I
I've
can
had that
believe
happen
that.
to me so many times.
I'm for your hurt, so yeah, I get that.
um I was thinking
It's like
that
a
too. Like maybe they
like
need
an
to collect
anti
the
venom kind of.
saliva. Yeah, like with
Yeah.
snakes and
Oh,
yeah,
like a snot.
Maybe they just need its head.
Well, we don't know.
Listeners,
Maybe it keeps its venom elsewhere.
let's capture, and then you could interrogate it, Fulgbert.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tell
Can
us
do that.
your secrets. Woo!
Susannah, if you would allow me, I have no, unfortunately, reasoning as to where and how I would have brought it down here. And I guess depending on how large this is, can I have a raccoon bait trap?
Sure.
Cool.
Like the size of a raccoon?
Full raccoons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Sure.
I don't think that I have a human-sized one. I'm not
That's
in
fine. You can have a raccoon
human
bait
removal.
trap. I see no
What about-
problem with this.
What about like a lot of those, like those horrible like glue traps? Can we just
For
like
flies.
like stick a bunch of those on the ground?
Is the ground wet?
There's kind of like kind of a cliff edge, I guess. Like there's like a walking path on either side of the sewer.
Okay, I
And
have
then
an
there's
idea.
like the sewer, the river of ooh in the middle.
So-
but it's dry where you are. It's kind of damp everywhere, but
So I love this idea. Let's maybe I have some like rope. We could attach a bunch of fly traps to it. You stand on one side and I'll stand on the other, and we can stick and trap it in the fly trap.
Love it. Brilliant.
Okay, and
I
then
see why you're a professional.
thank you. after all this is done, can I get you to fill out a survey report that I can then send to my bosses?
I assumed you owned the company. You got that air.
That's sorry. All right, so I guess roll
An active
active
depression?
pressure to try to capture, to try to wrap this thing up in sticky tape, I guess.
It's a good
Yeah,
thing
so
one
just
of
a
us can
bunch of the, like-
float over the other side of
Yeah.
the ooze.
That's true. Yeah. Can I roll and then tell you what I want to have happened, or like make?
Sure.
Okay. And I know I have a +1 from, I believe, Dixon. 9. No, I lied to you. Have I been forgetting to add my fucking stats to this whole time?
You don't just give me your base roll.
12.
12.
Oof.
Okay, great. That's good.
Yeah.
Goodness. Sure. All right.
So if we could attach these fly paper to this rope. On one side is Fulgbert, and then me on the other side holding this side of the rope. And then I think, Felicia, you can stand somewhere with your hoe.
I take it off my back. I remove the black
Felicia's the
canvas
bait.
from the garden
Felicia-
hoe that I've been carrying, and I stand there like, I'm ready.
Excellent.
And I would like to, just in case as like a plan, maybe B or C, have the animal trap set up somewhere. But
yeah, you can have the animal trap set up. That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
So you, Fulgbert kind of floats across the other side of the river of Ick, and you stand on the other side, and Felicia stands as the bait. You guys kind of press into the walls, trying to be one with the sewer walls. And the rat creature, you start to hear this scuttling in the distance, the sound of many feet. And
That's not covered.
as you
That's
look
not
out
covered.
through
That's
the
not covered.
dimness, you kind of point your light down that way so that it's kind of blinding whatever comes forward. You see this very, very strange sight. This thing is maybe child size, maybe 3.5 feet. It looks like whatever it is covered in patchy white fur. You can see these pinky red eyes kind of looking out, but it's covered in black rats, like just clinging to the outside of its body all over, like it's like a mech suit of rats. And there are more behind it, scurrying along as it walks forward. And it sees Felicia, and it thinks, that's a snack. And it rushes forward on 4 feet, suddenly breaking into a gallop, and it goes to jump at Felicia. And
No,
just
I'm
then you
keeping my
bring up the
clothes
fly
on.
tape.
No!
You bring up the fly tape and wrap this creature up in fly tape, and rats go flying everywhere. You wrap this creature up in the fly tape, and it writhes inside of it, and its rats begin to try to attack the fly tape as it's biting them. You've captured it, like, for probably the next 10 seconds. What do you want to do?
Hit it!
Okay. Felicia, roll kick some ass, please.
I have a +1 from the audience. 10! I actually hit!
Excellent.
That's
Good
2
job with
harm
your
from
hoe.
my garden hoe.
Right. Okay. What do you want? What's your extra effect for your attack?
Oh, extra effect. Extra damage.
Okay. 1 extra damage. All right. Yeah. You smack at this creature with your garden hoe. You're just hoeing it up here, smacking this thing on its body. And the horrifying thing is you hear these smacks and cracks as you whack against it. It's not really hitting the creature itself very much. Whatever's under the rats, you're kind of just like hitting individual rats and dispatching them basically immediately. But as you do so, more rats begin to come on top and replace the ones that you've attacked. The creature seems to take very little damage, but I think you do hear this horrible as I'm so sorry. I just scared the shit out of I just scared the shit out of my cats.
Oh no, cat shit!
Yeah, you hear this horrible squeaking noise. I'm so sorry, kitties. As this creature does seem to take some damage. Sorry, Dixon.
Scared the shit out of Dixon too.
It had to have been squeaking. It's called The Rat King. It's in the title.
I'll give the other two of you some reactions real quick before it's gonna try to break free. So
You go first, Fulgbert.
I think I might be able to sort of set you up. Yeah. Fulgbert still holding the rope in one of his like several limbs.
Oh god.
Puts two other fingers to his head and goes, and I'm gonna roll for telekinesis, which is what I decided on as my weird move.
Okay.
And we'll see if I can do anything.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for
so
it.
that's plus weird, which is my +2.
I think you are acting on the answers of your thing earlier, so you can.
Yeah.
Take that.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Oh, excellent. So that is 6 + 2 is 8 + 1 is 9. Let's see. What is it? What is it on a 9? I forget. 7 and 9. Can do it, and it. All right, I can move it, but it hurts. Choose one option and mark 2 harm. Okay. Oh my god. All right. So the telekinesis options are kind of wild. It's about to get chaotic here. So
as it isn't already.
Yeah, this is totally normal.
So
before now.
The thing about telekinesis is it's one of those things where you choose one option, and then anything not picked is not true. So what I'm gonna
Do you want to read us the whole list real quick?
Yes, I will. All right. All right. Something is held fast. That is what I'm gonna pick. Something is hurt. 2 harm smash. Something catches fire. You can fling something bigger than a person. You keep it basically under your control, or you suffer 1 less harm.
Huh. Okay.
So I'm gonna choose to hold this creature fast, but that means I do take the full harm, which is 2 harm, and I do not keep it under my control.
Okay, good to know. All right, yeah. Well, yeah, I think you, just as the rats are beginning to bite through the fly paper, you are able to kind of hold it still so it's not moving anymore. Ginna, what would you like to do now?
Is it still the size of a child, or like what's? Can you give me like an approximation about how big it is?
Like 3.5 feet long. It will not fit in your trap. I'm sorry.
Thank you for
You're
clarifying.
gonna need a bigger
that.
trap.
You got. Do you still have sleepy rat pills?
Yeah, I also have like a chemical sprayer. That's what I was thinking about when you're talking about that. I guess like I feel like maybe Ginna is like yelling at it, like, calm down, we're not gonna hurt you yet. Stop.
It continues to scree at you. I won't do it again because I don't feel like giving my poor cats a heart attack.
Or Dixon.
Crap. I guess if anything, I'll spray it with my chemical sprayer.
Okay. Go ahead and roll kick some ass.
I don't have any. Wait, no. No, I used that last time. Okay. Not bad. 8.
Okay. So you hose this thing down with this chemical, and it screams and it reaches out a clawed hand and squeaks angrily. And as it does so, you begin to feel bites at your ankles and then up your legs as you are being climbed and bitten all over your body by rats. You take 1 point of damage. How much harm does your chemical spray do?
3.
Okay.
It's a mixture of a lot of different chemicals that I couldn't explain.
Yep, definitely totally legal. Definitely.
Hey, that's why we're
so
called
you are spraying this creature. Felicia, your turn. What would you like to do as it's being splashed?
I think I better jump back because I don't want to get sprayed.
Understandable.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what I can do. I will
Is your charm any good? I have no charm.
Yes, it is.
Try talking
unless
to
you
it?
have that one thing that lets you charm monsters, it's not going to do a darn thing.
Oh,
No,
crap.
but what I might do is I'll try and communicate with it. If with something I don't share a language with, I'm assuming.
Okay, sure.
I'll try doing
Go
that.
ahead
I'll
and roll.
use
I'll
magic.
use magic.
+1 from the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So 5. Putting on plus charm is 7.
Oh, good.
What an emotional roller coaster! I almost didn't add my own
You worried
stat
me for
like
a second.
Miah did earlier.
You just saw the 5 and lost hope.
Yeah,
I've done that before. Okay, 7. So it's a mixed success on a use magic effect.
So a
What
glitch.
is your glitch, please?
My glitch is problematic side effect because I love these things.
Okay. Fun. Yeah. So, what do you say to this creature?
Hey, I think you should like calm down and we'll like cease fire and we can talk.
Kill, eat, breed.
Ooh.
Oh,
And you're squeaking again, by the way.
squeak, squeak, squeak. Not me. None of the above, please.
Yeah. Bite, steal, bite. It continues to writhe in pain.
I'm like,
Join
squeak, squeak. At my companions pointing at it like, squeak, squeak,
You squeak at them.
Wait, so with telepathy, can I?
You can understand. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's cool. Okay. All right. She can speak rat now, and I can speak Felicia.
Yeah.
kill it with
it's
fire.
Kill it. Yeah, it's not sounding great, Ginna. Gotta tell you, there's like it's just like all like kill, breed, bite,
really? And
shit.
like trying to get the
Yeah, I don't know. This might be like a put it out of its misery kind of situation.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh. Could I investigate a mystery?
Yes.
Okay. Mystery.
That's a very good investigative mystery question you should ask.
I just
What can
remembered
hurt
that.
it?
Yes.
Um, 9.
Okay.
Why are you giggling?
So what if I just ask what's being concealed here? Because it's just a bunch of rats. Can I get
Literally a rat. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Is there a specific question that you guys want me to ask, or does the audience want me to ask?
The one you that's just like a second ago would probably be a good one.
Okay.
How to kill it?
that's-
How to kill
yeah.
it?
Based on my pest control knowledge and training and tutorial videos that I watch on YouTube, what can best hurt this creature?
So I think even more than that, you notice that this creature, you're not doing a lot of damage to it, because there's just a lot of rats on it. So the more you hit it, the more you just sort of kill the rats around it. But there's more rats, and there's so many rats in this sewer. But as you're being bitten and wiping off the rats on you, I think you notice that the creature kind of is being held, but not held totally, and it kind of moves toward the side, and I think you see its body kind of move into the light of your flashlight, and it shies away. It really doesn't seem to like the light. If you could get a stronger light, say like, I don't know, the sun, that might go a long way towards killing it.
Okay. I would like to act under pressure to try and tie this up the best of my ability, and then to Fulgbert to be like, we need you to fly this rat bundle up out of the sewer and into the light.
Through the hospital.
Oh, yeah, because we came in through the basement.
Maybe we could like find like an OR with those really powerful lights.
Maybe radiation will work.
Yeah, find the X-ray room.
That
Or
might have been how he
You could
was
move down
spawned
to
in
the
the
next
first place.
sewer. You could move down
Yeah.
to the next sewer opening.
Or
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
I
guess we could use
guess.
All right, roll act under pressure to go ahead and see if you can use your ropes to tie this tightly enough so that Fulgbert can try to get it up to the next sewer.
12.
Ooh, excellent. Yes, so you tie this super well. You use as much rope as you have. I think maybe you've got some steel cables that'll resist rat teeth for a couple seconds.
If you ever fought a raccoon, those bite through rope so fast.
Yeah. And you try to like get this kind of lasso this creature as it's writhing on the ground trying to move around, and all that Felicia can hear is no constraints, kill, bite, eat. As it's being contained. Fulgbert, would you like to roll telekinesis again to try to get it upstairs to the next sewer opening?
Would love to.
All right. Let's go ahead and see that roll, please.
Excellent. That is an 11. 9 plus 2.
Very good. Yeah. So Fulgbert focuses, and all of the rats kind of swarm. They kind of stop biting. They stop biting Ginna and kind of try to attack these restraints, but they're all lifted into the air. It's dropping rats off of this creature as you take it down, and you all follow this creature down to the next manhole opening. And I think you were able to get up there and push the manhole out of the way. Yes,
Felicia, use your hoe on that hole.
Felicia uses her hoe to break open the manhole cover.
I hoe that hole.
Push the manhole open as bright sunlight shines through. This creature screams again. This ear-splitting noise. The rats begin to move off of it now, and they kind of start to abandon it. And you see for the first time what this thing actually is. It's a big ass rat. Basically, it's a rat the size of a child. It's got this sort of white, it's kind of like albino. It's got these like thin, patchy white fur and sharp claws. It's got this tail that's kind of swishing around, trying to whack at you if you get close enough to it. But you lift it into the sky, and it screams as you do so. And it kind of writhing in the light up there. But it's not dying. It just seems to be discomforted. So you might need to do a little extra.
All right.
Can
I'm
I
so
hold
I
it?
rolled. Yeah. So I just for telekinesis, because I was a 10 plus.
Yeah.
I get to choose 2
Ooh.
options. So in this case, I'm gonna choose something is held fast. Something is
Hydrate.
held fast. Oh,
Something is
and
held fast. Yes, we got
also,
that.
and the second option is something catches fire.
Excellent.
I just like it to burst into flames as I hold it up in the light.
Why not? As it reaches into the sky, it begins to burn. Felicia?
Felicia's gonna start hoeing at it.
Yep, go ahead and roll kick some ass for me.
It's always Owen.
And then 11 plus 1 is 12.
Excellent. What do you want your extra effect to be?
Nice.
Extra damage.
Extra
So-
damage, yes.
Yep.
And now that this creature has lost all of its rat armor, basically, you're able to smack at it with your hoe, your awful, sharp, probably rusty metal hoe, and begin hacking away at this creature. Smack, smack, smack. And it screams, and you can hear its horror in your mind that it realizes it's dying somehow. This creature that has been around for years and years, you realize, but you are beginning to hack it to death. Ginna?
Splish.
Let's see.
Flamethrower it.
I
Splish.
don't have a flamethrower, and I don't think
You
the
have
chemicals
chemicals
I have
and it's
are
on fire.
flammable in that way. I don't know. I was more so thinking about using my gun.
You can use your gun. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You're
I think I'm
welcome
gonna go
to.
ahead and use my gun. Let's see
All
if
right,
it works.
roll kick some ass, please.
I rolled a 9, which isn't
Okay.
bad, but I think I'm gonna use a luck point because we haven't
Okay.
yet, and it's
May as well.
already almost 2 hours into the stream. So fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm using a luck point to kick ass.
All right. To kick ass, what do you want your extra effect to be?
Gain advantage. I think there's no other choice but inflict terrible harm. So that's gonna be a total of 4 harm.
Yeah. You spray bullets at this thing, taking off chunks of it as you go, just blasting away. And it is in very, very rough shape. You can hear it just kind of whimpering almost. Its screams are down to a whimper. And Fulgbert?
That's a horrible sound. Robert, still holding it aloft, is just gonna, I mean, he's got a certain sympathy for, like, horrible creatures, you know? He's just gonna reach into, like, a weird pocket and pull out a great big knife and just see if he can just, like, try to slit its throat.
All right.
Maybe
roll,
maybe that'll give it a quick end. We'll see.
roll kick some ass.
All right. That is my worst stat, so we'll see how that goes.
I think you've got a +1.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have a
you got a
plus 1.
+1 for
Do
Felicia.
I?
Yeah, Dixon
Yeah,
gave you
from the
one.
audience.
Oh, thank you, Dixon. All right. That is So that makes it a flat roll. So that's a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna use.
Follow my lead.
I'm gonna do. Yep, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use one of my luck points, and use that to inflict terrible harm.
How do you kill it?
Just a horrible creature pulls out like this big old rusty knife, and just one swift, clean across the throat of this horrible sad rat creature.
Yeah. So you finish it off, and blood rains down through the open sewer grate, and you kind of drop it down and let it fall back into the sewer. A disgusting, hairy mess now. But a dead, disgusting, hairy mess. And I think you see the rats all around you are kind of coming up to it and sniffing it and looking at it and kind of looking confused and a little distraught, maybe. But they're not attacking you anymore. They just seem a little lost.
Sad rats.
So, but you have killed the Rat King.
Do you think they can actually autopsy the body and maybe find the venom sac or whatever it is?
Well,
Still there?
I was gonna maybe ask, do you have Rose's, that nurse's cell phone number?
Yeah.
You do.
Maybe call her and see if anything has happened with the patients.
Oh, can I have my phone back, please?
Yeah. Dig it out and give it to you.
I take my phone back and I quickly take a photo of the rat creature, and then I call Rose. I'm like, hey, so what hi, what's up with the rat
hi.
people?
They're still rats.
I thought it might be a
hang on.
terrible situation.
You mean they're fully rats, or they're still transitioning rats?
They seem to be still becoming rats. Yeah.
Oh, so we killed the rat king. I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture.
You send her a picture.
Yeah.
So, and you hear a gagging noise as she looks at the picture.
Oh,
Oh God! Oh God!
Do they want the body for like testing for an antidote or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything about it when you killed it? Like,
The daylight's bad for it, so maybe take the rat people outside.
Give them extra vitamin D.
Yeah,
Or
vitamin
C,
D.
whatever.
What's it for the
Okay,
E or whatever
yeah.
it is?
Okay, can you just bring it?
All the
I gotta
vitamin.
go. Bring it back. Bye. And she hangs up.
Wait, did she need the whole head or the whole body?
I think she wants the whole thing.
Bring the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys tramp back with the Rat King, and bring it back into the hospital, where I think in the basement, I think Rose and the doctor meet you. And
just plop it down on a gurney.
You just plop it down on a gurney that's waiting there. Yeah. It makes a wet noise. It's still leaking everywhere. It's gross. And I think everyone around you kind of looks disgusted. And I think Rose comes over to you and kind of like grabs your arm. Grabs your arm, Felicia, and says,
Yeah.
We put them upstairs. We put them on the roof. The people,
Okay.
And they've
Yeah.
stopped. They've stopped.
I'm like close up on Rose
transitioning,
now.
but they haven't transitioned back. I don't know if there's something more that needs to be done. I mean, can you guys
I'm
do
not
something?
a scientist.
We're more of the pest
Different?
control, not prevention. Well,
Maybe if you like feed them its brain or something. I saw it on Doom
Good idea.
Patrol. That was how they
Why?
like stopped the zombies. The zombies literally had to eat a brain in order to become unzombified. Maybe they need to eat a rat to become unratified.
I don't think so. Maybe is there some sort of like
Can I read a bad situation?
Magic you could do. Yeah, you can.
Okay. 10. And I would like to know what's the best way to protect the victims.
Good question. Yeah, so I think in your experience, you have occasionally heard of times when there have been very strange incidents in the pest control world. And maybe occasionally you might have heard a strange story from somewhere in the deep south of someone who needed to do like some sort of like voodoo ritual to cleanse people. Something like that, some kind of magic thing. Some like I don't know, it might be called big magic might need to happen, to fix all these people.
Okay. I will kind of pull Felicia and Fulgbert aside. I'm not an expert in this particular area, but I have heard rumors that some magic might help these people. It seems like you guys might be in that area, being that you talked to mice and sounded like a mouse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you did
that's
eventually
squeaky.
finally start talking as a normal human.
A lot of assumptions there, but yeah, Felicia is good at magic.
I'm really only good at the little magic. I'm not too good at the bigger stuff, like the medium and big stuff.
Don't
But-
sell yourself short, sweetheart.
I mean, we'll be here to help you, however you
okay.
need.
Okay. Sure. I guess we need to get to the roof.
Mm-hmm. Do you want us to bring the body?
Please don't.
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't think it needs to be up here. It's kind of gross. And
We put it on the
it smells
roof.
bad.
I'll also need a man.
Magic lady says put it on the roof.
Yeah. And
All
a
right,
man.
bring it
Did
up
we go
to
to
the
school
roof
for
with
magic?
And I also
And a
need a
man?
man. Yeah. So the like
Okay.
I think I have an idea. We've got what it is it could become and what we want it to become again, the man. So it needs like a formula, like a guide.
The
a
doctor will come with you.
I was gonna ask, where's
The
Dr.
doctor
Stevens?
will come with you.
Okay, he's still human.
Yeah, Dr. Stevens will volunteer as your man.
Okay. We were just gonna use Fulgbert.
So you guys arrive up there with Rose and the creature and poor Dr. Stevens, who's looking extremely nervous, and the creature. I said that already. Yes, you wheel it into. There's this kind of circle of like hospital beds up here where you see people kind of just lying on their backs, looking tired and half rat.
They'd be sedated.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty heavily sedated right now.
Okay.
Put the gurney with the dead rat thing in the center of the circle, and I'll tell Dr. Stevens to get in the center of the circle next. And I'll go, okay, take your clothes off, and I'll go draw a circle, and I'll pull out some chalk and start drawing a magic circle around everything.
He stares at you for a moment, and then very slowly, he begins taking off his lab coat and his scrubs. And I think he gets down to his skivvies, and he kind of looks up and says, "Can I keep my underwear, please?"
Felicia, is this necessary? Is this necessary to have him be almost naked?
Yes.
I think Rose right. All right. I think Rose is just kind of staring at you. Sighs.
I mean,
All right.
Are there any women also that have been afflicted?
And Rose very slowly says, "Yes."
Okay, Rose, can you get in the center of the circle too and take your clothes off?
I think Rose kind of slowly closes her eyes. And then she said, and then very slowly, I think she kind of like pulls back her arm where you can see a bite mark and says, "I don't think I'll work."
Ginna.
Yes.
Oh, you've been bitten too, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Not
Okay.
only by rats.
Only by rats. Okay. Ginna, could you take your clothes off, get into the circle? Please.
Roll manipulate someone.
Manipulator's charm, right?
The
Yes.
full
That's
rats
11.
won't bite. Won't cause any problems.
Are you shitting
Excellent.
me?
I'm not shitting you. I rolled a 4 and a 5, which is 9, and then I have +2 charm.
Okay.
Fine. I will take
So
off my
Ginna
overalls. That's
walks
it.
in, takes off her older overalls. She kind of stands next to Dr. Stevens, who is staring at the clouds and the sky and anything that isn't the people down here.
Okay, can you lay down on the ground on
It's a
either
bit
side of
chilly.
the gurney?
Dr. Stevens
Felicia.
follows your instructions.
Felicia will start running
Oh.
around, throwing little bits of herbs and spices, and you're like, is that salt? Is that pepper? There's a little bit of coriander, and okay, I think I'm ready. And Felicia
I
will
think
start
Rose
taking her
will kind
clothes
of
off
join
too.
everyone. You do that.
And then she'll start doing the big magic, dancing around.
All right. Roll use magic. Roll weird for me.
Guess what? I have 0 weird.
Just saying.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
do
gonna
have a
love
luck
that
point.
this
I could
finishes
help.
by you turning every single person in here.
I'm
into a
going to use a
rat.
luck point because I rolled a
That
6.
might be a good idea. Good thing you saved one, because that would have been a hell of an episode ender. Yeah, you performed this big magic ritual and are able to convert all of the rat people and pre-rat people back into regular human beings. And very tired, sedated human beings, most of them. But yeah, they're back into regular people. And you guys have completed the mystery. As a final thing, I think perhaps maybe one of you asked Rose, like, why aren't you a rat? And I think she chain smokes on the roof constantly.
Oh, so she's
Which
getting
you might have
big.
if you
I
had
knew
managed
it
to
was
take her
good
clothes
for
off,
you.
you would have discovered that earlier. I just wanted to say that before we finish up here. But yeah, you figured it out. So yeah, you guys have fixed everyone. There are no more rat people. R.I.P. Philip and the other rats. They're gonna be rats. You can't fix them. But everyone else, everyone who
Can
is
I
in the
adopt
process
him?
of changing.
Yeah, we'll adopt him.
Yeah.
Just like a little yeah.
Yeah, all right. You
Little-
keep
little
Philip as a
friend.
pet. Now that Philip isn't trying to get to his rat overlord, he's a pretty chill rat. The size of
we
like
have
a
we
small
have a
cat.
bond.
And we
Yeah,
can all talk
you
with him.
do. Right, he just wants cheese now.
And Cheetos.
He likes
Yeah.
Cheetos.
He probably
Cheetos,
enjoys
cheese.
the cat videos.
I don't know about that.
No, he
There might
told
be
me
some
he does.
primal. Yeah.
He used to own cats.
But yeah, so
Oh.
Now we do.
you have solved my my Rat King mystery. Congratulations.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Jeez.
Wow.
That was fun.
That was amazing.
Thank you guys for playing with me. And thank you,
Thank you
Sarah,
for
for having me
running.
on. This was a blast.
Thank
being
you. I'm gonna to go back now and watch the episode where this was designed.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you,
Oh.
audience, for helping us design this. It was their idea, most of it. So
I don't know if it's still up. I might have to upload it to the YouTube somewhere so you
okay.
can watch it.
yeah,
I'll let you guys
should,
know.
Though, you should totally upload it to YouTube if you still have it. That'd be great.
Yeah, I did download it, so I do have a copy. But yeah, it only lives for
good.
2 weeks on Twitch before it. You have to put it somewhere
Yeah.
else. But yeah,
Anyways,
yes. I'm sorry
That
I
was
stripped
great.
people naked.
Amazing.
That's what my character wanted.
That's okay. You know what? It worked out in the end.
It was magical.
If Ginna wasn't going to
It
do it,
certainly was
I was going to
something.
do it.
The funny thing is, if you had managed to do it earlier, you would have discovered the light thing a lot sooner.
You know,
We would have missed so much.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
In the
guys
sewers.
rolled really well when it actually came to constraining him. I thought I was gonna be biting you left and right.
Yeah, I didn't fail at all.
Wow.
My first 3
Which-
rolls
yeah.
were fails.
I think Sarah almost
You-
leveled
you
up.
got- you-
She failed so
yeah.
often.
You got all the
I didn't get to use my gift from my guide, which was going to be a file of snot, which,
that's
when
right.
applied to my injuries, would be able to heal me.
I'm just glad.
Maybe you can apply it to Rose's bite marks and just
Yeah.
kind of
Gina.
buff them out.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
apply it
No,
to
that's
Rose,
okay.
I think.
It wouldn't work. Rose never wants to see you again.
Dixon said, in fairness, Sero got all the -1s
Yeah,
that was
that is
given
true.
by the
That's
audience.
true.
This is true. It's
Yeah,
true.
my
I thought
friend
Laura
who said
got
it was
one of the
gonna come, it didn't come.
-1s.
I did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mr. Ray,
Someone
yeah.
tried to give you one at the end,
from
but he
my
didn't
from
end
my
up rolling
very
again.
from my very dear keeper. Thank you, Ray.
Should have gotten here earlier, Mr. Ray. You could have had some
It's
interesting
all right.
rolls.
They'll for sure get me back next time we play in Do You Like Creature Feature? I have
There
no
you
doubt.
go.
Okay. So thank you, audience, for joining us and hindering and helping us during this mystery, as also with the creation of the mystery just a couple of weeks ago. Thank you to Susannah for running the mystery for us. And thank you very much
Yeah,
to Miah
thank
for
you.
coming back and playing with me again, and for Laura for finally being able to make our schedules align to pop
Attempt
her
like number 5 or 6.
pop her
And thank you
Twitch
guys for
cherry.
being awesome players. You guys were really good players. I had a blast with y'all.
Thanks.
thank you
Thanks
very
for putting
much.
up
That's
with
with
my
you. Thanks.
knowledge of fake things.
Just so all that leaves us to do is to wave awkwardly at our cameras while I find the bye button. Bye. Bye.
Be not afraid. Pest removal
Or
is
do.
there.
Be
Or
afraid.
be.
Be afraid.
Be very